That's cool. I like that. What have we got now? Did we just get some quests? Yeah. Okay, we are now gonna check out the final quest. See what happens. Alright, get that map up. Head into Fukis. This is it's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. Don't know how this is gonna go or what to expect from this. We will enter the main lair of the cult, and then I will unveil when you hear the voice of someone talking to you. I will then unveil who is the leader of the entire cult of Cosmos. So, be prepared, guys and girls, everyone, be prepared. Okay. What do you think of that? It's time.
You've seen it yourself. The future belongs to us now.
Oh.
Old gods and new be praised.
I was wrong. The weirdest thing is, and you guys can believe me or not, I had an inkling it might be a mother. Then I had an inkling it might be Aspasia. And I came here thinking I'd do this one first. And you hear that voice. And I decided, nope, not going to happen. I'm going to head back and I'm going to do the other bit first. Now we've unveiled, I'm very surprised. Like, I don't know. I had the inkling that it was Aspasia. Like, it was a female. She's one of the only big females that has been in the game as like a known character. So it kind of makes sense. But as soon as you hear that, look, it's Miri. It's your mother talking to you right now. I was really like, oh, okay, must be your mother. That's not the case. Let's see how this pans out.
Kassandra, it was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Cosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Kassandra. You need to be the hero again.
Wow. That's pretty epic, but pretty deep too.
So, you've seen it too then. It's beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your brother came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
You agreed with them? The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption! Dirty drachmi! They killed people in a war they made themselves!
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
I thought Demos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, he's impossible to control. He worked his way to the helm, and then he held even more sway than I did.
Malaka. So you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Demos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
I can flirt. Really?
You're all the same. Selfish and fucking destructive.
It was different in the
Yes.
beginning. It wasn't about destruction. It was about redirection.
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time, but only certain people can activate it. People like Demos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There would be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the cult of Cosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
He trusted you, and in the end you didn't protect him. Maybe he would be alive if you'd stopped them.
Gods know I would have if I could. When Demos killed him, I knew the original cause was lost. I had to retreat.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
We need to destroy the artifact.
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Kassandra. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
Then we're after the same thing.
Dunno, tough one.
Kassandra,
Should I have killed him or
there is
what?
much left to do now.
What the hell? Why is my mother talking to me with the artifact? Yeah. I ain't letting you use that for evil.
I can weather any storm.
Yeah. Nah, I think I did make the right decision. I don't know if Aspacia's gonna mess up and do something wrong. If she does, I'm sure Kassandra would deal with it. But the artifacts, don't need it. You could use it to protect the world, but if it got into the wrong hands, you're gonna mess the world up. Just get rid of the artifact. Safest option. Better in nobody's hands. Damn. Let's put this circle on. Pretty much reach my peak. Like every queen and leader needs her crown. We remember. It's like we're still not finished yet. We have one last thing to do before we can finally close this chapter of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'll be honest, I'm feeling pretty epic right now with all my gold. Everything is gold now. Gold tier armor, weapons, bow, sword, spear. All my ship is gold. My lieutenants are gold. I've got my whole family. It's just incredible. Got my legendary golden mount. And now we're about to finish off this great Odyssey.
Best stay out of sight.
Behold, I've kept myself alive.
It was the one job I gave you, Socrates. I knew you could handle it.
I would have attempted it even if you hadn't told me to.
It's not as easy as it seems, staying alive. There's not many of us left.
Then let's pay tribute to them. Though they aren't here now, they were here once. Come with me. My opinion on death is a nebulous one because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain. Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything.
Looks so good.
baby. She never got to be a little girl. I talked to her like she was already grown up.
Which you did out of respect for her. Question your choices, Kassandra, but never doubt them.
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others here in Elysium. The blessed have earned that eternal happiness. One of them is our great Pericles.
Athens owes him a debt for all he's done.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens for nothing. A man of many contributions, but also a private man.
If only he had shared his burden.
We only knew him as he presented himself to be, but who's to say that wasn't his true self?
This war has taken so many. Even Brasidas fell.
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield.
I could have helped him more. He was on my side.
Your survival avenges him. He will be honored as a hero.
The people will remember how we brought down Cleon.
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend his eternity in Tartarus for what he has done. And be certain, our friends wait for us in the light.
I drink to that.
Who am I to say no?
Well, this has supplied me with plenty of new material for my next play. Remember how Kassandra took the monger to task for all of Corinth to see? That would shoot a drama.
There's been no love scene yet. Let me provide that inspiration now.
You want romance? I hear she pursued a pirate queen.
Xenia, do tell.
My lips are sealed.
Beauty is short-lived. You may as well use it, Alcibiades.
And to that, I raise my drink.
To us, who have persisted through everything, and to those who wanted to persist.
A tribute as good as your singing.
And to the gods.
Now, dear teacher, I think you should whisk me away for our private lesson.
I'm afraid I haven't had enough wine for that, Alcibiades.
Then someone fill his cup.
And thus ends our Odyssey. That was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, everyone. And I must say, I have thoroughly enjoyed this game and tried my best to explore every detail of this game, from the side quests to the main story to just generally exploring the open world of Greece. And I must say, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't think I've thoroughly played through a game of Assassin's Creed like this since Black Flag. So I must say I enjoyed it, and I hope everyone else has enjoyed it too. But for now, I'm going to call it a session and the end to the main story of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and if you've got something to say, put it in the comment section below. But I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya!